What up, YouTube? Hope you guys are all doing well. I want to take a minute to show some love to Vince Camuto's Homme Intenso. I've actually owned this for probably a year, bro. And I wore it in the summertime, but I wanted to hold off talking about it until I gave it some wears in the cool weather, because as crazy as this might sound to some of you guys, I like a lot of these bright, citrusy, summertime fragrances in the cooler weather. I just feel like maybe it's my nose, just me specifically experiencing it this way, but I feel like some of these fragrances just pop and come to life and have a much more rich brightness off of me in the colder weather. I just feel like they stand out more in the colder weather. Again, that goes against the norms of, the rule of the fragrance world or what have you, but I'm weird like that. So it is what it is. But nonetheless, like I said, I've had this for a while. Picked this one up at, I want to say TJ Maxx. I think I paid in the ballpark of 40 bucks for this one. It should run you about 40 bucks. I've had a few of you guys that I've talked to on here told me that you've seen this at, I'm drawing a blank. You've seen this out and about for around 30. Now, I believe you. I haven't seen it for that where I'm at up here in Seattle. But if you can find this for 30 bucks, you better scoop it up. That's a very good price. Again, 40, 45 I think is fine, because this smells like Aqua Profondo, in my opinion. That one runs for roughly, even at the discounters, you're probably going to spend, what, 100 bucks, 80 bucks to 100 bucks for Profondo? This is like half the price. Pretty no-brainer, right? As far as performance goes, I'm getting around 8 hours every time I wear this. Like I said, I wore it in the summertime and I felt like it didn't perform quite as well, probably because of the heat. Now that it's cooler, I really feel like I'm getting close to 8 hours out of this one. Really close to the real thing. Profondo always performed pretty good on me. I've seen a few people say it was kind of lacking on them. Maybe they're going nose blind. Maybe it's just a skin chemistry thing, but Profondo always did pretty good on me. Projection-wise on this one, probably better than Profondo on my skin. Profondo, after the first hour on me, always died down a bit. This one on my skin actually stays real strong for about 2 hours. Maybe a little short of 2 hours, but damn near 2 hours. Even at the 5 and 6 hour mark, I can still find it pretty well. 7, 8 hours, it's faded. It's more of a subtle woody fragrance with some citrus, but I really like the complete finished product dry down of this one a lot as well. Look, man, some of you guys aren't a big fan of clones. I am, or inspired by fragrances, if you will. I always love it. I think that they always can have a bit of a spin of their own. This one does just that. And as far as, let's talk about the Aqua DNA real quick, too. I think Profondo is not my favorite. I'm not the biggest Aqua fan. I'm just not. The original Aqua EDT or what have you, I really don't like that one. I think it's just a headache-inducing synthetic mess on my skin. The dry down's pretty pleasant, though. I'll give you that. The sillage and the dry down, like if one of my buddies is wearing it and he walks by me, the sillage I'm okay with. But when I wear it, man, it just gives me a headache. Absolute was my favorite. Profumo is still very good. In fact, I'm going to say Profumo is actually, it's sliding back into forgotten territory now, I feel like. Not many people put Profumo on any lists. Nobody really talks about Profumo anymore. That's still a very nice, deeper, darker, richer, almost like incense-y take on that original DNA. Much more suited for nights out, much more suited for cool weather. I really like Profumo, especially that dry down. It is something to behold. Getting back on track, though, like I said, a very affordable way to get your hands on pretty high-quality Aqua Profondo style DNA. I like this stuff, man. I really like this stuff. If you haven't smelled Profondo, this is going to be probably one of your best routes to smell that DNA. This is pretty accurate, man. And if you do have Profondo and you don't want to waste the sprays, also a good reason to buy this one. Like I said, around 40 bucks last time I checked. Correct me down below if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. I tend to be wrong from time to time. But nonetheless, I do like this stuff. And I also want to just shed the light on that idea of trying out some of your citrus or, fresh summertime fragrances. Try them out in the cool weather, man. You'll be surprised how well they do. Sometimes you might have to spray a little heavier, maybe. But I have just always thought that some of these summertime fragrances, they just pop a lot in the cold weather. Let me know what you guys think. Anyways, like this video. If you did like this video, that helps me out a lot, guys. It lets YouTube know the video's worthwhile, the channel's worthwhile. It tells YouTube that you liked it. Maybe someone else will like it too. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I don't know why you haven't already, but you should. Until next time, guys, I'm going to leave you the way I always try to leave you. Take your vitamins, hit the gym, always stay improving. That's very important. Along with smelling good, you need to be healthy and you need to be improving. God bless. Be well. Boom. I'm out.